I'll just start by this then. Proud of our guys, what they did out on the field today, but really just how they've handled the adversity. And they've stuck together as a football team. They played for one another today, played hard, and did a great job of preparing all week. And those are the three things that we talked about. Really proud of what they did today, and gives us an opportunity to continue to come closer as a football team and get better as a football team as we go the rest of the way home.
Josh, it seems like you guys made a concerted effort to run the football. Was that something that was kind of the game plan from the start?
Yeah, and sometimes you have an idea of what you're going to face, and things change during the course of play. I thought our players, wideouts, O-line, tight ends, quarterback, our coaching staff did a great job of adjusting different structure defensively than what we saw on tape. Again, our guys adjusted really quickly and found a way to get the ball in the end zone early and move the football. So really proud of those guys and what they did. The run game, the ability to run it was important just based off of their defensive structure and give us some balance. And we're still able to create some big plays in the passing game as well.
Coach, we come to see a lot of big numbers on offense, but on defense towards the end of the first quarter there, they kind of went on a roll. 7 of 8 plays prevented from gaining positive yards, led to a scoreless second quarter. What did that do to kind of get momentum going for the whole team, and would you say that was a turning point in the game?
I think that's just a lesson learned for our entire football team that it may start great, it may not. And you just continue to fight and compete and make adjustments on the sidelines. You be a calm competitor. You listen to the adjustments on the sideline. You go implement it. Sometimes when you're giving up yards on the defensive side of the ball or it's not going well on offense, it's just one guy settling and doing his job. One guy can't cover up for 10 other guys. Everybody's got to play their assignment. And I thought in the second quarter, we got them behind the chains. We're able to get after the quarterback a little bit and just continue to compete. And offensively, we're able to take advantage of those opportunities, take advantage of the short field in the second half on a couple of the onside kicks early, and just continue to change the game. I thought we played our most complementary game together. Not perfect. This game's never going to be perfect, but 3 phases just playing for one another, I thought it was our best.
2 straight losses. Did you see the response from the players that you were hoping to see?
Yeah, but I saw it today. Thought that they would handle themselves today the way that they did. And that doesn't mean you know exactly how the scoreboard's going to turn out. You know what I mean? This game's got so many variables, right? You just got to continue to compete and play and find a way to be +1. And but I thought our kids' preparation and their urgency in the preparation each day, we talked about winning every day. I thought they did that. And Tuesday's practice wasn't perfect, Wednesday's wasn't, but we continued to focus, put in time. Guys watching extra film in the building. And then we talked about playing extremely hard. I thought we did that out there, man. And you do those 2 things and you play for the guy next to you or guy sitting on the sidelines, that type of energy on the sidelines, then you have an opportunity to go out and perform the way that we did today and get a win.
Coach, what can you say about the success you guys had on third down on both sides of the ball? 3 for 9 for them, for Tulane. You guys were 10 for 17 on third down. Just the success at that category.
Defensively, you do that because you get them behind the sticks. Had them in some 3rd and long situations. Did a good job on some of the 3rd and mediums, winning and getting off the field as well. I thought offensively, you convert on 3rd downs a lot of the time because you're in manageable situations, playing ahead of the chains. But I thought our pass protection and our wide receivers doing a good job in zone coverage, is continuing to work and find holes in the zone. And some of the drop 8 looks was critical as, early in the game, especially with Dylan kind of scrambling around there.
Josh, you entered the day with 6 sacks this year, and you had 5 today. How big was that to get a pass rush to help the defense out?
It changes the game on 1st and 2nd down. It changes the game for our defensive backs, right, and how long they have to be able to last in coverage too. And so it's all 3 levels of your defense working together to go out and perform and get a win.
Coach, can you speak more about Dylan Gabriel's performance, particularly that play that he had in the first quarter, scrambling around? He found Marlon Williams. Marlon made a great comeback too. He kind of looked like McKinsey Milton on that play.
Yeah, I thought Dylan's done a great job of just continuing to grow inside the pocket, when to escape, drop 8 coverages. You got to continue to let your wideouts work into zones, into holes, and I thought, structure being different, controlling the run game, our protections, the adjustments that he had to make in game was a big-time performance from him.
Coach, this is the best offense so far statistically that you've coached. I'm just wondering, how do you rank this offense? Why is it playing so well? And just your thoughts on the offense and how it's performing.
At the end of the day, we found a way to get a win here today, Mike. I think our kids have continued to fight and compete. They have a better understanding of what we're doing offensively. Dylan being in year 2 is you guys can all see the growth that he's had too. And anytime you play a true freshman quarterback, that's tough. You got good players. They fight, they compete during the course of the week. They get themselves prepared. It's our job to find a way to be +1 on offense, and our guys were able to do that today.
How would you rate this offense with some others you coached throughout your career?
They got to win today. We're only as good as our next performance, so we'll find out next week when we go to Houston how good we are.
Josh, how'd you like the way your team responded in the second half after Tulane got a couple scores? It had to be a huge lift to be able to see Dylan go out there and throw a couple touchdowns.
I'm sorry, repeat that one time. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You must have liked the way your team responded in the second half after Tulane came out and scored a couple touchdowns. To be able to kind of come back again in the second half.
Yeah, you absolutely want to respond, right? They go score, you want to answer back, right, and flip the scoreboard back to where it was. I think as much as anything, right, it's not about being perfect. This is a hard game. You just continue to fight and compete, and I thought we had a competitive composure in all 3 phases of the game. There's a lot of things that we can clean up and be a whole lot better at, coaches and players together, but I thought our competitive composure was really good today.
Really good game today. What's their chemistry like, and how good of a feeling is it as a coach to have 11-6 on your side of the ball?
We got a lot of great players, and that makes it a whole lot easier to call offensive plays when you got a skill group that's athletic and understands what they're doing. They get themselves in the right place, got great trust in every single one of them. You can see that Dylan has that as well. And then you got 5 guys up front that are willing to fight and compete and play as hard as they can for the skill guys. You do that, you got a chance to be on the right side of it. Marlon had a big day today. Sometimes that's just on the structure of the defense and what you're seeing and where you have the ability to attack. I thought all of our wideouts did a pretty good job based on the coverage variation that we were seeing of getting themselves in the right windows for Dylan all day long.
Coach, you talk about not taking any win for granted because they're all hard to get. So after 28 days of not experiencing a post-game win, what did this one feel like after you guys waited a month to have that celebration?
Guys enjoyed it, man. They were excited for themselves, but for the guys around them too. And there's a great energy in there. I think there's an appreciation for the process and how you go about finding a way to get a win. And it's a hard thing to do every single week. Don't ever take it for granted. You've heard me say that a bunch. And hopefully our guys have learned that lesson and we come back and we prepare the right way next week.
Coach, this was the annual space game, but the special uniforms, what did you think of the uniforms you guys wore?
Yeah, our guys love the space uniform. They look fantastic every single year. In my opinion, the designs continue to get better and better, and the helmets are unique. It's a huge thing in recruiting, too. The recruits love that and love having the opportunity to put that stuff on when they get here.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, appreciate it, guys. Have a great day.